Hello, hello. I'm coming at you with today's broadcast here on the floor, improvising. The sun beating down on me. It's super hot, but I'm trying to find good lighting so that you can see me as well as hear me. If you don't already know, then I put out an announcement starting at the beginning of the year that we were going to make some changes here to the Leading in Healthcare platform. One of them being that I wanted to make sure that I gave you quality content coming into 2023. So, with that in mind, remember how I was doing a broadcast Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays? I'm going to be doing on Mondays a broadcast called Mindset Mondays. And then every Friday inside of my Facebook group, I'm going into the tactical things that you need to know to be a better leader. So, while you already know that I believe that in order for you to have everything you want in your professional and your personal life, for all that to occur, what you need to do is make sure that your internal psychology is on point and you are practicing the elements of being a high performance leader. Those things are on point. I also know that you need tips on how to communicate better with your team, how to make better decisions, how to think more strategically, and all of those things. So what I have done is moved the tactical conversation to Fridays inside of the Leading in Healthcare Facebook group and left Mondays to still talk about all of the juicy things when it comes to mindset. And I'm also going to continue to upload the Monday conversation to the podcast if that is your preferred platform. So since we have to improvise with the location that we're in right now to escape the cold because my bones can't take it, so I had to go a little bit more south and warm up. What I wanted to do is talk to you about something that came to me while I was on the plane, and it's going to tie into the theme that I've been talking about probably for the last month around making sure that 2023 is your best year. And it's something that I realized about myself, so I thought that maybe I would share with you because maybe for you this could be a revelation as well, especially because in my previous business, Yashika's Intuition, I had a conversation with my audience at the time, and they explained that about maybe 60 to 70% of them were what we call dabblers. So what I noticed about myself was when I started to reflect on the areas where I didn't experience the results that I wanted. You still make progress. I'm still moving forward, but I like to set big goals. And so I wanted to understand why I didn't hit those goals. And what I did understand was in the areas where I didn't hit the goals that I wanted to achieve, I hadn't made a decision that that is what I wanted. I want you to understand the psychology of the decision, because we often think that if we say that we're going to do something, then that's the decision. However, it's not the decision. The decision is when you actually draw a line in the sand. And once you draw the line in the sand, it means that you are not available for anything less, anything other than that thing that you have decided to do, to have, to be, whatever. And so when I was looking at these various areas of my life and like, well, everything else went well, why didn't these things go well? The theme that I noticed was that even though I said that I had made a decision to have those things, to be those things, to do those things, I would waffle. I would go back and forth. I would not be true to my word. And so because I hadn't drawn a line in the sand, it means I truly didn't make a decision. I made a decision that sometimes I would do it, that sometimes I would act on it, that sometimes I would make steps toward these things that I wanted to accomplish, but I hadn't made a decision that I was not available for anything other than that thing that I thought that I had decided on. And so because of that, I didn't have it. And so for today's Mindset Monday, I just wanted to share that with you to see if there's an area in your life where you feel like you think you have made a decision about something, but have you really? A lot of times we want to eat healthier, we want to get in shape, we want to spend more time for ourselves and all that kind of stuff. But if you have made a decision about that, then have you really? Have you really made it to where you are not available for anything less than the things that you say you have made that decision about? And if you have not drawn that line in the sand as you move into 2023, where can you draw that line in the sand so that you can stop being a waffler, being a dabbler, being indecisive about something, and actually go all in on yourself on some of the things that you want moving into this new year? So that is the message for today's Mindset Monday. Now, before I let you go, I wanted to let you know a couple of things. Number one, if you have tried to do this work on your own and you find that no matter what you try, you're not getting the results that you want. You're not, either you don't know where to go, you feel lost, you feel stuck, you don't know where to start, you feel overwhelmed, you feel like every time you try, you never make it, and so you give up on yourself, then that's when you need to get help. You need to get a coach. That's the perfect time. I'm here to help you. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm here to help you not only think about where you want to go and gain clarity in the direction that you want to go, but also to help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve and set big goals for yourself so you're actually moving forward in life. And so if you want help and accountability and support and coaching to do all those things, then I do have private coaching slots available. There is information wherever you're watching this video for you to book into my calendar, and we can talk about if that's the right choice for you. And number two, if you are a leader and you know that there's some area of your organization or team or something like that that needs help so that your organization can move forward on the mission, the goals, the vision, all the things for 2023, especially because in healthcare, especially, we're trying to meet the demands that continue to grow with less stress, with less resources, and less stress. Then your organization or an area of your organization may need help. And I'm also available for that as well. Workshops, facilitation, leadership development, all of it. So if that's something that sounds good to you too, then you can reach out as well, and we can talk about how I can help your organization out. And all right, so I'm gonna get out of this hot sun, and I will see you for next Monday's Mindset Monday. And if you are interested in a community that is supportive, that is of like-minded leaders like you, and are just trying to learn the things that they need to learn to not only lead from a more powerful place on a professional level, but also a personal level, then consider joining the Leading in Healthcare group, the community. Remember, I go live in there or give a lesson in there every Friday. And then particularly once a month, we do a mini mastermind. And on January 19th, I'm going to be teaching how to deal with difficult team members, difficult personalities, lead difficult personalities, because I know it's one of the main struggles that really frustrate us in our leadership. And if you are someone that is thinking about going into leadership, that's probably one of the scariest things to have to deal with, is all the personalities you have to try to get behind the mission and to move the work forward. So if you want to learn more about that mini mastermind that we're doing on the 19th, then join the group. That's all you have to do, and then show up for the live. All right, talk to you.